Hey guys, and welcome to my first episode in my new Trove news series, where I'm at least going to be covering the Trion World's Friday live streams. In the background is going to be some random PTS footage to try and show off as much as I can that were mentioned in patch notes, but I can only show as much as PTS allows me. So starting out is the Chloromancer. The Chloromancer will be coming out the 15th of this month, so not this Tuesday, but the Tuesday after that. And its basic attack pierces and heals allies. They already gave us the abilities, so I can go over the abilities. So its basic attack, basically, if you shoot an ally, it's going to go through the ally, and if there's an enemy behind it, it can hit the enemy. And it's going to be a very, very low value. They've already said they're not going to make this a healer. If anybody tells you this class is a healer, they are just wrong. They're just assuming, and they haven't actually heard anything about the class. But what they showed is it healed for 6 damage, so it's not going to be too great. But that's just its basic attack. Its right click throws damaging flowers. You can have 6 out at once, kind of like the Tomb Raiser. And these flowers are going to sprout over time, and then once they're fully sprouted, they can do AoE damage, and they will slow anything that they hit. You can also shoot the flowers to kind of speed up the process for them to grow. Moving on to its number one is going to be the same thing as the damaging flowers. However, once they're fully grown, they're going to explode for healing. Again, you can basic attack it to kind of speed up the process, but these do not persist after they explode. They're gone. You have to you use more to get more out at once. And then finally, its ultimate throws out the random either damaging flowers or healing flowers. It's just going to be the mouse 2 and the number 1 abilities. However, you just press 2 and it's going to randomly throw some out in random directions. And it'll also bypass the max flower limit from what I would assume. So if you already have 6 damaging flowers out at once, I'm assuming you can it'll still throw out some damaging ones to kind of bypass that, since it is an ultimate. Moving on is the PvP rewards. These come out this Tuesday, and they're already available on PTS, so there's most likely going to be background footage of, supporting footage of everything that I say. So, starting out in the rewards is battle boxes. These drop banners, which are PvP-based armor. You can already see them if you press C, and it'll say banners. These give stats for PvP. These stats do not apply to PvE, so if you have a banner on, it doesn't mean you're going to get that damage boost in PvE content. It only applies to PvP, kind of like how you can have PvE gear on in PvP, and it doesn't matter because it doesn't affect it. If you deconstruct these banners, they will give battle coins, and these battle coins are used to purchase mounts from the PvP vendors, which will spawn on Tuesday around the portal. There's also going to be a new battle level, kind of like mastery level. The max right now is 50, and XP is rewarded for killing people, capturing points, I believe, and completing matches. And these will have PvP-based rewards, kind of like mastery. Most of them are just more battle boxes. Which, by the way, I don't know if I went over. The battle boxes are rewarded, I believe, after every match, because they're time-based. It doesn't matter if you win the match or not. It doesn't matter if you do good in the match or not. I think you get them at the end of each match. So moving on to the controversial part where everyone's complaining, and, well, I mean, it's just a regular Tuesday for Trion at this point, right? So they're coming out with 5 new packs. There's going to be a creator pack, a collector pack, a battle pack, and a radiant pack. I only have really 2 issues with 2 of these packs. So there's the creator pack. The main thing in this pack, which is kind of, you know, pay to win, I guess you can say, not really, is it gives 25 recipes. It also gives some ores, you know, it gives like 5,000 shapestone, I believe, and infinium and all that. But the main thing would be the 25 recipes. Moving on is I'm gonna go in the order of what I believe to be best to worst, if you want to call it, you know, best. But the next one is the radiant pack, which gives, as you can assume by the title, a radiant item. The next pack is the collector's pack. Actually, no, that's the worst one for me. The battle pack. So the battle pack rewards everything you can get through PvP. So, on Tuesday, they're going to release PvP rewards, and on Tuesday, they're going to release a battle pack, which gives you all the PvP rewards. How convenient is that, right? They're going to release content that you're supposed to play, but then they're just going to give it to you for free, or, you know, 20 bucks. So, I kind of have an issue with this, because this is plain up, like, stupid, but, you know, it's Trion. You can't really say much else, I guess. And then the collector's pack, this is one that I have the most issue with. First, it gives 100 styles, which is the only thing you can't buy with Flux. So them saying you can go around the game and buy everything with Flux. Anyways, you can't do that with Styles. Styles, again, you can farm them, but that doesn't make it not pay to win. That just because you can earn something in the game doesn't mean making it available for money doesn't make it pay to win. Pay to win means you pay to advance faster than other players. It doesn't mean you pay to be exclusive. That would be a completely different term. It would still be pay to win, but it'd be a different type of pay to win. So them saying it's not pay to win was kind of, that's just them covering their butts. And then there's the 12 mount boxes, which is the problem that I have, because these give you adventure box mounts, which again, for the second time, were supposed to be limited edition mounts. So, yeah, I'm not gonna really say too much because they've already done this before, and it's Trion. That's all I can expect. But I do want to kind of go over what other people are saying, because everyone's just complaining about the Radiant pack, which I believe to be like one of the dumbest packs to even complain about. If anything, the Battle Pack is the worst pack, and the Collector's Pack, because the Battle Pack completely defeats the purpose of their PvP reward system, and then the Collector's Pack gives you limited edition mounts that you can't get anymore, but then you can pay money to get them again, which doesn't really make sense. But people are saying the Radiant pack is pay to win because you just straight up get a Radiant item by spending 20 bucks on the game, but you could already do that. I don't know if people took in consideration, but they already have packs available that you can spend money on. All you have to do is sell the items that you buy with the credits that you buy. So if you spend 20 bucks to get the what is it, like 2,000 credit pack, and then you get some random item like a Shaper's Vision box or something like that, 3 of them, you can already take all that flux that you just bought with those credits. You can buy, mag riders or something that are worth a lot of flux, or what are they? The inventory expanders are the best thing, I think it is. You can already buy those inventory expanders, sell those for flux, and then buy the materials to buy a Radiant item. You can already do that, so I don't see the problem with the Radiant pack. Of course, this is like a noob trap. I'm not gonna admit they're taking advantage of new players. Someone's gonna come in at level 1, say, or open up the store, because they already encourage you to open the store right when you join the game. I just made another account, and you have to press N at the tutorial island. So someone's gonna go into the game, they're gonna see, wow, I can get max gear literally as I'm level 1. So that's gonna kind of defeat the point of the game for them, but that's to their own detriment. Yeah, Trion are making money, and I don't like the way they're making money, but that player's gonna quit the game in a couple days anyway, so it doesn't really matter, right? They're not gonna spend any more money on the game after that, because they already kind of just bought the game, and there's no point in playing anymore. So this only really hurts the people that actually buy the items, because that's gonna give them no point to play anymore. Again, Battle Pack is probably the thing that I have the most issue with, as well as the adventure mounts. But, I'm not too salty about it, because I just come to expect it from Trion at this point. So, moving on is the new bulldozer mount. This is going to be the mount that can remove blocks that are in clubs. So if you run into an indent in a hill, you can destroy the hill with your mount. This is only available through the pack. However, they are tradable, so it's not like the power pack where you can only get, the Phoenix Wings and all that through the power pack only. You can't get them through Flux. These ones, people are going to be selling those bulldozers. They're going to be probably expensive at first, but, you just wait a week and they'll probably jump down a lot because people are going to be buying them. But this mount doesn't affect the blocks destroyed badge. They considered it an exploit, so they took that out. So don't think you can just build a terraformer, destroy the whole terraformer, and get that badge done. It's not going to work. So moving on to the end, these are little mentions that they kind of answered random questions throughout the stream. So they mentioned that there's going to be more class progression, meaning maybe higher gear than Radiant, at least like Radiant level 5 would be, what I would assume, because I've already been talking about that for a while. Also, like, maybe higher character levels and stuff like that. Obviously, that would come with higher gear, but I think they said XP level, maybe. There's also going to be a color picker for building. So, instead of the way they have the cube converter now, where you have to have styles and all that, they might still make you need the recipes, to get the blocks unlocked, but it's gonna be kind of like a color palette, and you can probably choose from like 300 colors or something to kind of get those tree colors that we've been missing for, the years that the game has been out. There's also going to be a player inspect feature. This was like a guaranteed thing that they just said straight up, yes, this is going to be in the game, where you can inspect people's character level, I believe, and mastery level, so you can see if they have Radiant gear or not, and if they're max mastery, which you can already kind of tell, but just if they're like 150, you can see that. And finally, ending off was the funniest part of the stream, in my opinion. They were nominated for Best Online Game of 2015, and honestly, I don't know what was funnier. Them being nominated, or them saying they were confident enough in their work that they were going to win. But that is going to be it for this video. Let me know how you guys enjoyed, I guess, the format that I did. I basically just have a list in front of me of kind of bullet points, and I'm kind of reading them off, giving my opinions. But yeah, so that is going to be it for this video. Give it a like if you enjoyed it. But yes, that is going to be it for this video. I will see you